I can hear you. Yeah, you can hear you.
Are you ready? You're live.
Right, we're live.
Oh no, you need to get in, Peter.
That's it. Yeah, Peter's in. Yeah. I'll just wait for a few people coming on, guys.
Right. Right, so make sure you keep your heads in the pair of you.
Yeah.
Jones in it.
Yeah.
Right, guys, we're on. We're live. It's me, Brian Cockerill, aka the Taxman, with Lee Wharton, author, books, really good guy from Grimsby, and with Peter Jones today, ex-partner of. Can you just give your credentials for the people who know you? Who don't know you? Sorry.
Peter Jones, ex-partner of Paul Salvador,
which was aka Charlie Bronson's wife. Yeah. We're going to go on about how she took her life, trolls, how you got there, how you got with her. So first of all, she met Charlie Bronson.
Yeah.
First of all, she met Charlie Bronson. They got married. They were in love and everything. She went abroad, I believe.
Yeah.
She went to a gay club where the lads were gay, so it would be nothing happened type of thing. So she was there. Some lads grabbed her messing about. It was a gay lad. And I got in the paper that she was this, that, and the other, and they all started bullying her. Yeah. Can you just elaborate for us what happened there, Peter, please?
Yeah. Obviously they done, like they called it motorboating.
What does that mean?
Where you put your head in a woman.
Oh, yeah.
In a woman's
but he was gay, the lad, wasn't he? It was
a
gay club, wasn't it?
Yeah. There was a few of them involved. And obviously Charlie seen it and it went from there.
But I'm not being disrespectful, but obviously if it was me, I'd probably be the same.
Oh no,
Lee would be the same.
Yeah, nobody can say.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, because you're in a cell 8B12. And think, well, what's going on there and stuff. But probably everyone thought the same. But that's where the public sort of went against her, didn't it? Because they thought she was obviously up to something, but the girl wasn't up to anything. She was in a gay club. The lads who were gay and were just having a bit of fun with her.
Yeah.
So after that, they were all calling her money grabber, this, that, and the other one, and then gold digger and things like that. But the thing is, she never got any of Charlie's money, did she? No bank accounts were given to her.
Nothing.
No money was put in her bank account. She worked for a living. And actually, no disrespect to Charlie, it was a downfall when she married Charlie, because with him being a high-profile criminal and a high-profile prisoner, she lost her job.
Yeah,
she lost everything. She was acting. She was in the acting career. Everything. She'd been in Coronation Street. All that had gone out the window because she was married to Charlie. No disrespect to him. Yeah. And that's how the public, but the public obviously thought she was a money grabber, and then they started trolling her. Can you just elaborate on what went on?
Obviously, they were calling her all sorts. They were threatening her, bullying. The messages I seen and heard, absolutely disgraceful.
Yeah, you must wear get your face on.
Yeah, she was bullied every day. She used to wake up to loads of messages.
What type of messages, Peter?
Gonna kill you, rape you, burn you.
Okay, no, terrible.
Oh, it was all sorts, you know what I mean? And because at the time, nobody knew about me.
How did you get to meet her? Because she finished with the Charlie and split up. Yeah. How did you get to be the partners together?
Talking on Facebook,
right?
For a while, just obviously privately messaging each other on that messenger.
Yeah.
And then we were going like that for a while, a few months, and then we decided we're gonna meet, and it went from there.
Right. And did you move in?
Yeah, I moved in with her.
Yeah. And what was the relationship like? It
was brilliant.
Right.
Absolutely brilliant. She was lovely. Loved her. She loved me.
Yeah.
And she wanted to change her life. She wanted, obviously, normal life.
Yeah, because of the stress of all the chaos and screaming and shouting. She wasn't used to that, was she?
No. And obviously I come along and I'm somebody different. Somebody I actually work for a living and that.
Yeah.
So
you're just a quiet man, aren't you? So So Lee, what's your thoughts on it?
Can I? Yeah, I'll just interject there.
Yes.
Pete's leaving some little parts out. When Pete moved in, he moved into.
You've written the book on it, didn't you?
Yeah. I wrote the book Bronson and Me. Yeah. We Paula and I had been friends for quite some time before that, but I was on different projects all the time, so I didn't have time to jump on the book. Anyway, so when I eventually got to the time, that's when I came in. And me and Paula had already become top friends then. I loved her to pieces like a sister. and I gradually got to know about Pete because we were doing business together, me and Paula, and Pete was always in the background,
right?
Unbeknownst to me at the time, because it was just a bloke that she was sort of trying to keep quiet because we were venturing into the memoirs, and she'd not long, however long, split from Charlie. There was no problem there. They'd split whatever. I will say though that Charlie did know the sort of girl that Paula was from day one, as did Pete. When you get involved with a girl, Paula was a classy girl, and Paula had a side to her that was quite she wouldn't care if I said this, quite a good time girl. Pete knows. She was a strip dancer, lap dancer. They seemed to throw all this at Paula, and it was like as if it was just a step up to fame, using the name of an infamous criminal. No matter what people think of. Oh, that's better. I can see you both now. Oh, that's perfect. That.
The brains.
Oh, that's better. There's they'll probably turn it off now. Probably because they can see you now, Lee. They'll turn it off.
Unfortunately, yeah. I was going to wear a balaclava.
Yeah.
So where was I? So Paula and I was keeping this very secret, and gradually I became to Pete's name come into the fray, and I was then privy to Pete, and everything I then did. I mean, people don't know this, but I'll tell everyone out there. At the time, Paula she didn't have any money. Paula, she didn't have any money to speak of. She was struggling to get herself back on her feet as such, and she's a very, very, very clever and talented voiceover artist. Paula, people don't know she was exceptionally talented at that. And Pete was supporting her. Pete was supporting her from the wings. He never shouted about it. We kept it all from the public. We didn't want anybody to know because we wanted to release the book. And then in the book Pete would be mentioned, and everyone would know about it. And the only people who knew about Pete were the immediate family to Paula, which is her mum, her dad, and the brothers. And then a small circle of Paula's friends, who once Paula died, kicked Pete to the curb and just left him out cold on his own. It would have taken one person to step up. I was nothing to do with it at the time. I was busy, not making out I'm some high-flying fella, but I was busy. Pete knows that. And I never reached out to Pete, and I sort of, give myself a backhander for not reaching out quicker, sooner. Yeah. But one of the family members could have stepped up and made an announcement and said, Paula and Pete were in love. They were planning to have children. They were planning to get married abroad next year. Unfortunately, that never happened due to Paula's enhanced dependency on prescription drugs. That Pete came in just that tiny bit too late to pull her from that those waters. Dark. It was very dark, And Pete was persecuted for that.
Can I just switch to Pete to say what type of drug she was on, so people can find out? Yeah, can explain what she was taking, Pete, at the time. And was this only because of the bullying she went on these drugs?
Yeah.
So she got dependent on the needed them type of thing.
There was loads.
What would the lifestyle be? Say getting out of bed.
That upped the ante. I have to interject. That upped the ante.
Yeah. So how would you say she went from being the loving, laughing and joking girl to just destroy her, the online bullying non-stop?
Oh yeah, it was.
So she was taking the drugs to mask it and drinking as well.
Yeah, I mean, she starts off by taking around about 10 to 12 in the morning just to get her through the morning.
Well, these prescription drugs,
prescription drugs, which were high anyway.
But mixed with alcohol, my doctor, my brother suffers from mental health. He takes medication, and my doctor said, your fist pint is like their sixth pint. You know what I mean? Because when you're taking drugs, it's 6 times stronger.
Yeah, and that's what it was with Paul. And again, it's a quetiapine and all sorts to help her sleep and stuff, and she'd have to take them at night as well.
Must have been terrible. We've been trouble. We've had it. But we've been together all the time with my wife, you know, but we've had the same thing, rape, you know. So it does get to you, even got to me type of thing. But these trolls, I'm not being disrespectful, but they should be banned from life from the Facebook. They should go to jail for what they're doing, because they are taking people's lives. In the bullying
and
people.
It's not just
it's everyone. Anyone who's getting bullied.
The truth is, Brian. The truth is, Brian. Many people would condemn. Many people would condemn the likes of, I won't name names, fist fighters. I'm in the presence of one. I'm writing about one. Pete. A bit more prolific than Pete.
A little bit.
Slightly more. Might condemn the likes of street fighters, fist fighters, people who get money back for people. But them people are like, I'd rather have a belt on the chin than someone trolling me for a year. We all know what that does to people's minds, and through a time when Paula was sinking, she was sinking,
very vulnerable as well.
It was killing her, you know. And
could you see that was she deteriorating mentally as well as physically? Could you see that on a regular basis?
Yeah. Well, Paula and I spoke like myself and you, Brian.
But did it really upset you? Could you see her going down that spiral, and you were thinking, "Oh,
it killed me."
It
was killing me. It was hurting me. I was trying to. I said to Paula on many occasions, "I will make some moves and try and stop this, because it's ridiculous. It's going beyond the pale of any sort of morals for any man." These people on these sites were men. These were men. There were women on there as well, who you would have thought would have been allies to a sister. And these were men bullying, who run gang sites. You know, they run sites for ganglands, the Craze, etc. And the bullying, unwarranted bullying on someone who was sort of failing mentally, and they knew she was failing mentally. And with hindsight, I would have gone to Paula's aid way before I did, because she, every single day, as I'm writing someone's book and we're going through their life story,